Hello, Big Show nerds. We have an itty-bitty show today. I honestly have 6 pieces across all 3 subjects: TV streaming, movies, and rumor mill. And the rumor mill is the smallest section. This is going to be a quickie, so we're just going to hit that intro. Let's talk TV streaming. TV streaming, we have some good news, still coronavirus related, but good news nonetheless. We have some shows on the CW that have been announced to be returning. I'll run through the list of the dates, the show that's coming back, and the date that it is coming back. First, we have Nancy Drew coming April 8th, Riverdale coming April 15th, Katy Keene, April 16th, Flash and Legends of Tomorrow, April 21st, Batwoman and Supergirl, April 26th. There has not been any dates announced for Supernatural. They only have like an episode or 2 left to air anyway, so kind of being jerks about just not airing it, but I don't know if they're completely done and they got pushed back and all of the things happened because Corona, so still, I feel like you've got 1 episode, or less than 3 episodes at least, left to air. Just air it, man. Just rip off that Band-Aid. Whatever. So, Supernatural and Legacies, both as of taping this, have not been announced as to when they will be returning to the CW. That very well could change by the time I go to upload this, because that's the nature of the news. That being said, that's all I have about the CW. Now we're going to talk about Netflix, and we have a couple of renewals and non-renewals over on Netflix. So we're gonna, I'll give you the dry information, and then I'll kind of color it with some opinion. So first we have Oktoberfaction and V-Wars. Both have been canceled. And then we have Locke and Key has been approved for a 2nd season. Now, having not watched V-Wars, I cannot speak to the quality of that show. However, having watched the over half of the season of Oktoberfaction and then just getting frustrated and not caring about it anymore, so I stopped watching, can understand why they didn't bring that show back. Now, the contentious piece is Locke and Key. There's so much different from Locke and Key, the show, versus Locke and Key, the book, that it's hard to say that I don't like it because it's so different. Because it's its own thing, and and exists in its own world. Alright, so that being said, Locke and Key as a show, as a piece of single entertainment, I don't know why this got brought back. I mean, I know why, because it got a lot of viewers. Everybody freaking watched Locke and Key, and some people really dug it. I'm not trying to throw shade at them, I just didn't. Like, again, having not read the entirety of the Locke and Key series, though we do have that new book coming out, so it's not completed like we thought it was up until very recently. That being said, like, just as a viewer of things, there was so much about that show that just was executed so poorly that it was, I don't understand why it was as popular as it was. That I don't know. I just feel like they could have done better. Hopefully in season 2 they will. That is all we have though for TV streaming. And now we've got movies, which actually is our largest section of the episode. Movies, we've got 3 pieces. Woohoo! So first off, we're talking about Sony. Sony just joined the production pack, if you will, of theaters, of movie companies, and has started pushing back the release dates of their movies. So, we have some dry information. We have Morbius has been moved to March 19th of 2021. Everything has been moved back significantly. So, Morbius is March 19th, 2021, so we've got all of the rumors that are going to be happening between now and then. We have Ghostbusters, which really sucks, has been moved back to March March 5th of 2021. Again, basically moved everything back a year. Really stinks in the case of Ghostbusters, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't really do a whole lot about it. And then Uncharted, the Tom Holland movie, is moved back to October 8th of 2021, and Venom 2 actually has stayed right where it is. Venom 2 is October 22nd of this year. And presumably they haven't moved it because it's already into post, so all they're doing is special effects and all that jazz. Hopefully they won't have to do any reshoots anytime soon, because they can't do any reshoots anytime soon. But either way, because it is so far along in production, now we're talking rumors, and rumor mill, guys, I'm sorry. I was really like scraping. I was going to my least favorite sources, like some of the stuff that's just obviously not gonna happen, and there was still nothing to report for rumors from the last 4 days. 3 days? 4 days, whatever. The only thing I found was Super Mario. So we have a Super Mario rumor that is going around the industry, and actually this one is basically all but confirmed by Nintendo, but because Nintendo hasn't mentioned it at all, no hide nor hair of anything about this, it's still technically a rumor. So, the industry is reporting that we are going to be seeing some remakes that Nintendo has apparently been hard at work on for some time of Mario games. This year is the 35th anniversary of Super Mario, so that's presumably why, like, it makes freaking sense. The only thing is, we're not going to be getting a remake of the original game. That game's been remade quite a few times. We are going to be getting remakes of some of the quote-unquote 3D era, to borrow a phrase from another franchise that I'm a giant fan of. So the 3D era of Mario games. I almost said Mortal Kombat. So yeah, the 3D era, it will include, but is not limited to, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 3D World, and also rumors of a new Paper Mario title in the works. Not a reboot, but a remake or remaster or whatever you want to call it. Not one of those, but a brand new Paper Mario title. Paper Mario games are usually a whole lot of fun. The switch between the two dimensions, 3 dimensions, really awesome, and a whole lot of great platforming fun. So there's nothing bad about this. If this actually is true, and again, there were so many people reporting on this rumor that it might as well have been confirmed at this point, even though it hasn't been. That's all the rumors, though, guys. I'll try and find new sources for the next episode if this trend continues. Though this isn't a trend; it's only happened once. It happens to most guys, right? Anyway, that's what we've got for rumors, guys. That does it for this episode of Headlines Nerds. For a more in-depth conversation on the nerd news, then you can join me over on my personal YouTube channel, Generally Nerdy, where I'm gearing up for con season, whatever that might be looking like, with the quarantine and the aftermath thereof. But while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on all of the Big Show entertainment media platforms. We've got plenty of things to help you with your quarantine sickness. All of the things that help you forget that you're locked down are right here on Big Show Entertainment Media, so check them out. Also, don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel specifically, because on the Big Show YouTube channel specifically, because all of our subscribers are entered into a contest to win a PlayStation 4 Pro or a PlayStation 5, depending on when we cross our milestone. So, whatever happens, subscribe over on the YouTube channel. Thank you once again, and don't forget to tune in next time for all that's happening across the nerd world.